Ahoy, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jambrew, and welcome back to another episode on the Bad Patreon server. Notice anything different? I've got a new toy. Ooh. Yeah! We are by the courthouse, and we are in 1.9. 1.9. Yeah. A short delay to updating on the server. It wasn't totally popular by any means. So we've got some horses. Oh, some horses have moved into the future construction site of the UHC monument. That's cool. They're allowed to do that. Loads of progress has happened over here. Ah, I missed. Jumping is harder in 1.9. It's got a roof on and everything. Got 2 domes here. This is Dome District. So I feel like it's about time I make a bit more progress with the courthouse. Probably the server's longest running new spawn project at the moment. Pack's been here. My time approaches apparently. Except it doesn't anymore because he can't. I don't know. 1.9.2 doesn't agree with his computer, apparently. So you can't really get on here. I need to replace that, though. Because he appears to have sort of granted my request. That is quartz. That was probably him as well. Making some kind of beacon of quartz. He also gave me quartz here. I think that was him. He's given me all this junk. But he has given me all that junk as well. So I suppose I've got to tidy all this up now. It's like a mini prank. Boop, 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 boop. Let's dig ourselves a little route through. There we go. Sorted. Oh my goodness. Pack you shouldn't have. Look at all this biz. That we can crack on with making some progress. And hopefully get a little bit closer. Because I know some people are itching to try out their lawyers and crack open the solicitors and get litigating. Yeah. Get some hard litigation up in this. Up in his business. Okay, I suppose I will tidy this up off camera, and I will get back to you when it's all clean again. There we go. That's the haul from all of that lot. I was wrong about the nether quartz pillar, I think. Either Pack's got a love for cheese, the food, or it was placed by cheese, as in MGs instead. So, whoever it was, thank you very much. I have to think of something to do with these melons and these pumpkins and things. It would certainly be a shame if something happened to Deepak's area. You know, while he can't get on the server. Wouldn't it? That'd be such a shame. I wonder if he plus anything up here as well. I haven't checked up here yet. I might not be done. Oh no. It all looks clear. Too easy. And apparently something big's coming, but he's all talk. He's all talk. Doesn't know what he's doing. So, I think what I'll do this episode, first of all, first on the list, I think will be to complete this area here. Oh, look at the new attack thing. I took this off because I got tired of it being in my way. I will put it on if... Oh, we have a visitor. Hello. Hi. You're in a video. Ta-da! Like so. All these bookshelves placed, although by the looks of things, and I don't know if this was intentional trolling or not, but I appear to be 10 short still. So I'm going to place the shelves for them now. Also, maybe get a bit of sandstone just to level these off, I think. And then get some glass to fill out the whatchamacallums, the landings. And then we got some work to do up there, so I'll see you up there. Okay. So I sort of lied when I said I am done placing bookshelves down. I've just added some more rows to that. So I need some more. I need an extra, 16, 10, about 26 now, I think. I think I need an extra 26. Hello, T-Snow. Heyo. Pyro's AFK. Yeah, so there's some more work to do there, but I think the landings are looking alright. The question in my mind at the moment is how much white stained glass is too much white stained glass? And for now, I'm not entirely convinced that there is a wrong answer to that question, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I might replace it with some black stained glass or grey or something just to make it a bit darker. Apparently I can't eat. There we go. It's a bit weird eating with the shield on. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not... Yeah, the shield's interesting. I've not sort of extensively play-tested the new 1.9 mechanics, combat mechanics, particularly. I had a bit of a playthrough. Did that place properly? It did. Okay, that's good. So now if I do this, will that place properly again? It will. Wonderful. Let's do this then. Yeah. So I had a bit of a play around. I didn't have any particular problems with it. This was back when they were still tinkering with it. So I didn't exactly know the way that Mojang were going to actually implement everything. It's kind of turned out okay, I think. Personally, I was excited about the concept of this combat update, which is that agreeing with some people's opinions that Minecraft was never really meant to be a... Oh, excuse me. Duty calls. Minecraft was never intended to be, a combat simulation game, a fighting game, PvP game. It was a building, crafting, and mining sandbox game, But it's become really popular with PvP. I mean, if you look at all of the, minigame servers and whatnot, Hypixels and your whatnots, they have an abundance of PvP games, loads of them, as well as non-PvP games as well. But a lot of them are PvP, and it's right, I think, that Mojang give them some TLC every now and then, because it is a significant part of... It might not have been the intended plan for the game, but it is now a significant part of what the player base uses the game for. Like it or not. Whether or not you agree with it, or take part in it, or enjoy it, or don't. So that was good. It was good to see them take on combat in this update. And it was interesting to see that they were going to do that by adding new mechanics. And I'm all for removing this basically in a PvP scenario. It's just not particularly elegant, is it really? I mean, I think Minecraft PvP works best at range. Bow fights, they're pretty fun and tense, and require a lot of skill. When you get up close, in 1.8 and earlier, it's basically who's got the better internet setup for PvP, you know? Who's and that determines who's going to do the most damage, basically. So it was nice to see them remove that, but then the way they went about making the changes, it's not exactly made it a better way to play. You see what I mean? It's just sort of complicated things. And until I play a couple of UHCs or some of the combat game mode, I'm going to reserve judgment on it. But for now, I remain unconvinced that this was the better course of action. Let's just say that. That's where I land on that for now. Ninja, your farms are in a state, mate. No, you see, that's the other thing. I dislike building with this on, but I haven't actually got space in my inventory to take it off at the moment, so I shall leave it. Because if you don't hit the actual block that you're trying to hit, you end up blocking instead. Which is just a little bit annoying. But having said that, I've had absolutely no trouble with mobs at the moment so far. Again, I've not exactly been hounded by them yet. I'm sure that will happen eventually. So we will see. But for now, I remain optimistic that I will have no problems. For now, look, there we go, you see. I've completely overestimated the number of blocks I would need for this as well. At least for the front facade, anyway. This is a new sort of concept for the top bit that came into my head. Let's hop down and see what that looks like from afar first, before we fill in the bit behind it. I may or may not have included clips of Pyro and Yurita coming to visit me. We shall see. That may or may not make the final cut. But they came to have a little visit and a chat. We talked about shields and other kind of stuff. That looks okay. I need to see it again in the daytime, I think. But yeah, it looks alright. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I think I need another one of these over here. I think just to bookend it. But other than that, and then maybe some kind of centerpiece up there. I don't know. I quite like it like that. Just plain. Just a single line of sandstone, just to mirror what's going on at the bottom here. I like that. Another thing that's changed in 1.9, which I'd quite like to experiment with, is what's going on with the whole glass panes now. You can put them down and they just become sort of like icicles. That sort of thing. Let's just throw that in there so that I can take this off. Ugh, that's better. Get my screen back. Hey Chester. We named Chester. Ooh, you've got a load of space in you. And I was going to name my horse back at the desert as well. He's going to be called Eugene. However, in the course of the last episode, when I was mapping out and blocking out the groundwork for some of the other stuff I'm doing in the desert, he got lost. I got off him and I put a framework down on the ground, and then I came back and he'd walked off. So I think he's missing, presumed dead at this point. poor Eugene. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'll put that on there, and I think it'll probably be done. Donezo. Yeah, so poor Eugene. I'll have to get another horse for the desert area. Let's put those back. And let's pick up... What do we want? Clay. I need some more of that stuff. I will do that in a bit. Let's just finish sticking this stuff up the backside. Teehee. There we go. A nice slope on the back there now. And just filling this out with a bit more cyan clay. How many high is that off of the top now? Let's have a look. Let's count, shall we? Top of this full block. 1, 2, 3. Need to make it as high. So another 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Oh, wow, that went quickly. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with these, though. Don't know. I think actually that's a little bit too tall. Just slightly too tall. So let's pull a layer off the top here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I've yet to get a full grasp of the new pick mechanics as well. What on earth they do. That'll do. No idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I suppose we should mirror it up here, shouldn't we? So take that off. And actually that goes out a couple of blocks, doesn't it? How far out? 2 blocks? 3 blocks? Just 2. Okay. Okay. 1. 2. There we go. And I will fill out the rest on the underside. I'm not sure about this gradient either. I don't know if I want it to continue all the way up here, if I should just make this a square box. I'm going to try it out just as a square box of cyan clay. Like this, you see? I'm going to see how that looks. I'm going to leave it up for a little while. Let it sink in. See how I feel about it. And you guys let me know how you feel about it as well. This is your courthouse after all. You're going to be using it. Well, the people on the Patreon server, anyway, I'm talking to. So do let me know. And I will skip through the rest of this and we will come on to some more work down there. See you in a second. And seeing as we're sort of in the mood for finishing off loose ends, I am currently got a load of cyan clay here, and I'm just going to finish bulking out these walls, or I'm just going to see how far I can get with the cyan clay that I've got, and then I'll need more clay and more cyan dye, actually. Oh no, it's raining! Actually, that'll be good, because Pyro is AFKing at the moment at the new charged creeper grinder head getter thing. So he actually likes this weather because it might thunderstorm for him and cause some lightning and charged creepers. So I will just speed this up, and I think I'll probably add a bunch of glass on here. Oh, damn it. A bunch of glass on here, maybe, if I get the required height on these walls, which I may do. We will see. Catch you in a second. There we go. So I've put what I would consider the sort of minimum window size at the top there, because that should be the same as what's underneath. I think I'm going to cut these back a bit. You know, where I've got that little inset for the upper floor, which is slightly smaller than the bottom floor. I think I'm going to do the same for these bits here, just to break it up a little bit. And I also need to put a window on there. I also need to decide what's happening with that wall there, because it shares a wall with the courthouse, unless I go 2 blocks thick on that. So, I'm not sure what I want to do with that just yet. Okay. I'll have a little play around, and I will. Anyway, I'll come back here and I'll show you the results. Yeah, I like that much better. The cutback. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. It's created an accidental plain old right angle there, but I haven't decided what I'm doing with this wall yet. It's not going to stay that plain. I think I've said that before. The library wall will have a little bit more detail to it. I've run out of pearls, however, so you'll excuse me if I make another cut here, but you barely notice. I think it's time to finish off this rather cutty, choppy, changey episode with a little bit of work in the centre and sort of deciding what these rooms are, and then the next courthouse episode we will start on this room here, the main thingy we doohickey that people will be spending their time on. So, what am I going to do? Jambrew, what you going to do? We're going to come up here, first of all, and think about how wide I want this to be. At least one more. Is one more going to be enough? Yes, it might be. It might be enough. Oh, darn it. Hooray, I picked them up. So this is what I needed the quartz for. A lot of slabs. To make walkways. And I have relented and made some grey glass instead of white glass. So we'll see how that looks. And if it looks nice as a sort of highlight in comparison to all the white stuff around us, then I will use it again. I might consider replacing the landings that we've got there with grey. Right, I need to find... How wide is this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. There is a middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's just mark that for a second. Let's think about how wide I'm making this. It's not great that it is asymmetrical, actually. An odd number is what I mean by that. I could rather do with it being a nice even number. But oh well. We'll have to make do. What about that? And then that. How does that look? Lopsided is how that looks. If I put that there. Representative. It's not too bad. Definitely noticeable though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What about if I make this wider? That's not bad. That's not bad. I think that might work actually. I think that might just work. What do you think? You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I should probably explain myself, or at least do a bit more building. So I think that's what I will do. 3 on this side or 3 on that side? 3 on this side, 3 on that side, 3 on this side, 3 on that side. I think actually 3 on that side, because this is just going to be used for general pootling around, whereas this is actually used as the main thoroughfare access to those rooms, so it needs to be a bit wider. Yes, there you go. Decision made. I am so good at this. It would help if I had a better plan laid out, but all I've got really that I'm working from is a build in creative mode in single player. I created it there before I got invited to Pi's creative server, so that's why it's there instead of not on Pi's server. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. 3 wide is nice. There's a reason why I went 3 wide here. Because it feels nice. Where shall we start it though? That's the question. I think let's just take it a couple of blocks back. How about there? Actually, we need it to start like that, I think. Methinks. If you haven't already guessed it, we are building a staircase. That's the walkway to access those rooms, and we're building a staircase, and there's also going to be a walkway around to that side, and you're going to be able to access the gallery into the main courthouse via this this second level. What do I want to do now? Actually, is this floating? Did I make this floating? I can't remember if I did. I might not have made this floating, guys. I think... I don't know. Yeah. Can't speak. I don't think I did make it floating. So let's... Oh, bollocks, I've ruined it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Bollocks it up. Bollocks it up. Okay, I'm back. I have checked my creative build, and this is the right way to do it. I can't even remember if I got it right or wrong the first time. Man, it's been a long day. Maybe I should just call it a day. Maybe I should just quit right now. And this goes up like this. This goes up like this. Yeah, let's get up there. If you hadn't guessed already, this is going to be quite a modern looking little staircase. Yoink. We're just going to make use of the roof structure that we've built there, as well as the grey glass that I've just crafted. What's this like? This is good. This is good. This is according to plan. Beep, beep, beep. And another one, please. There we go. Oh, okay, you stay up there. That's fine. Gotcha. I think I'm going to bring a beacon over here. I like having speed. Working with speed on. Just makes it a bit quicker moving back and forth between chests and whatnot, you know? Get rid of you. We'll take you and you back. Ooh, there we go. And one more. And that should do it. T-Snow is back. Welcome back, T-Snow. pick that up? I must have done. There we go. So people come up here. Bouncy, 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 bounce. And come across the new upper level here. Which should be, yep, excellent. I've got it right. Spot on. Spot on, Jam. You finally managed to get it right. And these are slabs on the half blocks, on the bottom half. You see what I mean? So they shouldn't spawn any mobs. Although I will probably light them up eventually. There we go. And then carry 2 of these forward on this side. There we go. And then I will use the fact that these are here, up here, to sort of inform me as to what I'm doing here with this overhang, because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with this overhang. Whether to have like a wall here and have this outside with like little pillars maybe, or just leave it free hanging, no pillars, put a wall there. There's lots of options. I think I'm just gonna see what it looks like, see how I feel. So let me just continue this all the way to the end. And now we're ready to add a bit of decoration. So first of all, let's get these out. And these, let me just actually no, that's okay. That was okay there. The first one of these goes there, I think, and there. Oh, of course, they do that now. Interesting. It still doesn't change anything, I don't think. They're still going to behave. Yeah. If I do that and that. Yeah. Yeah. You need to come up from there after all. I lied. I lied. You weren't good there. There we go. That's how that goes. And then you go there and there. And then you go there and there and there. Yeah. And then right, need to come up. You go there. And you go there and you go there. There we go. And then that's the support, as you will see in a moment. Very, very important support. Ooh, this is interesting building with this now. There we go. And that will hang there. That'll go there. That'll go there. Best do that like that. Then like that. And then like that. And then like that. And then like that. And we'll connect those at the top. And this will probably mirror what we got going on there, I think. So that'll go there, and that'll go there. That'll go there. That'll go there. And now we need to go up. So let us go up. Boop, connected. And boop, connected. And you get one of those there. I think that is the equivalent of what we've got going on under there. Once we add one of those. Yeah, I think that's alright. Let me go there, there, and there, and there. And there. And there, I suppose. And then we start moving around. Wunderbar. I will do that, but we're not having anything on the inside because there's no space. However, you ready for the master stroke? Now this is going to look different, actually. So I designed this before you comment and... Ooh, whoops. tell me that it looks horrible. I designed this in 1.8 and it's now going to change and look different in 1.9. So it may look terrible. It may look fantastic. We will see. Man, that does look thin. We may need to add more now, because it's a lot thinner than it used to be. I might need to put them at every change, at every switch up. That sort of thing. Okay. This changes things slightly. The creative build is not accurate to what this now looks like. Ooh. Almost built myself into a hole there. There we go. And there we go. Boink. Damn it. It does look quite elegant. Let's do the other two, and we'll see what it looks like. Certainly, could do with taking down a notch the railings that are actually on the sides there, because it's really drowning out these thinner bits that we've got going. But if we get rid of that, then we lose the connection to the underground bit, don't we? Not the underground bit, but the the bit that's making it look like these chains are actually supporting something. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Is that we've got a railing and then we've got these supports that are hanging from the ceiling. Boop, boop, boop. Like that. Okay. How does it look from here? That looks quite nice, actually. Bit elegant. The top bit looks brilliant. The thin bit into the slices that connect to the glass. That's really nice. As I said, it's just here where it looks a little bit ungainly. So, as with some of the other stuff that I've done today, I will leave it up for a while. I will see how I feel about it. And in the meantime, I will just continue to lay down this railing on the side. Not an iron railing, but you know what I mean. Just to make it look pretty. And I think that will wrap up all the bits and bobs I'm going to do at the courthouse today. I was going to talk about a couple of UHCs that we've been doing recently. One of which you saw I had a couple of episodes with and then died. And then one that I didn't record. That is... No, wait. Have I got that right? Well, there is one that I didn't record that's happening right now. But I can't talk about that because it's still going. Have I not spoken about the Love at First Sight yet? I'm not sure. I don't think I have. Maybe it's that one. I've got a full-length one and a little one in which I died. That's what I've got to talk about. So I will probably say that for the next episode. It depends what I'm going to be doing. It's probably going to be a mixture of desert stuff and courthouse stuff. Just because I like working on both of these projects and I can't necessarily sort of force myself to spend hours at a time in one or the other. Now if I place that there, it's going to cause, it's going to cause that to happen. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with this for now. Damn it. It's a good job I've got Silk Touch. Woohoo! Okay, yeah, so thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I need some more of that just to finish this off. Really going to bug me until I do, so I better go do that now. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Jambrew, and I will see you in the next one.